Don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead, and yes, indeed, you will be
popular. We're gonna be popular. I'll teach you out proper voice when you talk to boys. Little ways to flirt your flaws.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Serenity, home from the movies. Serenity screening.
Serenity screens.
Serenity screens. You just screened a movie.
Yeah.
What did we see?
We saw, I don't know if you can tell. Don't know if you can tell.
Wicked. Wicked.
We actually saw Megatropolis. No.
Megatropolis.
No. We saw Wicked.
We saw Wicked in IMAX before it came out.
IMAX!
How cool was that?
Very cool.
Yeah, it doesn't come out till this Friday, I think, and we saw it Monday evening.
Yeah.
So, surprise.
Amazing.
Wow. So, where do you want to begin? Let's see. We did see it on Broadway. We're going to talk about the Broadway version. We're going to talk about the movie we saw tonight, which is
the comparisons.
Wicked Part 1. And I didn't see Part 1 until the end. Did they show that at the beginning?
No, I was confused when it went on further than Defy Gravity. I was like, is this the whole thing?
Is it going to be 6 hours?
I was like, what?
I think that's a marketing thing because they just put Wicked out because they don't want to put Wicked Part 1 because people might go, I'll go see it when both are out or something like that. That was my thought. But we got all gussied up and we went to the IMAX tonight.
Yeah.
So this was and we'll be spoiling the movie. So if you haven't seen the movie.
Spoiler alert. Stop right here.
Not just spoilers from the Broadway play if you've seen it on Broadway, but spoilers from the movie.
Because there's more in the movie.
Yes.
Still, how about we just say our ratings first so then before you guys tune away and come back later.
How about we loved it, but we won't give her out of 10
We loved it, yeah.
We'll give her out of 10 rating at the end.
Amazing.
So stick around to the end to see that.
Stick around.
And we got some show and tell of all our Wicked merch.
Yeah.
Okay? We got tons of Wicked merch.
Mm-hmm.
But we've been excited for this for a while. And
Screen and Tell, actually.
Screen and Tell?
Yeah.
Screen and Tell. There
Screen
you go.
and Tell.
Screen and Tell. We got merch.
Yeah.
So we were excited. Let's see. Where did our adventure with Wicked begin?
Well, we were in New York City.
New York City?
New York City. What day did you tell me that we were going to see Wicked?
I think it was a surprise. I left it as a surprise to like one of the last moments. No. Oh, wait. When we were at the Olivia Rodrigo concert. And we bumped into a lady.
Oh, yeah.
We bumped into a lady that was from
New York. Going to go see Hadestown.
Yeah, and we were talking all Broadway shows we were going to see, and you knew we were going to see Back to the Future.
Yeah, at the merch table. And I knew that we were going to see Back to the Future and the Connector. And then we were saying that, like, we're going to see another one, but I don't know what it is. And my dad was just like, what about I tell you right now?
Yeah, because it was kind of exciting because there was somebody else there that like enjoyed Broadway and musicals and stuff. So I was like Wicked, and you're like, ah.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I was like,
and we were watching Olivia Rodrigo at the same time. So
yeah, like we just had seen Olivia Rodrigo at that moment.
Who was her opening act that night?
Chappell Brown.
So cool. That was a good night.
Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing
at the Pink Pony Club.
I'm gonna keep on dancing at the West Hollywood. Yeah, that's one of our favorite songs.
It's a good one. I was scared she wouldn't play it, but she played it as the last one.
Yeah, I think she played all of her Fall and Rise of a Midwest Princess.
Yeah, it was good.
And did she play Good Luck Babe?
I don't think so, but I don't know. If she did, it was new to me because I think that single came out after her album came out or something.
It came out 2024.
But I was like, play Pink Pony Club, and so many times opening acts don't play a lot of the songs, so I was getting scared.
But
I was enjoying it, but I was getting
scared. She only has
scared.
one album, so she played all the songs.
Well, 2 total. Right?
2 total.
But
she has one EP and one album.
One that she was promoting.
The EP is called School Nights.
I think so.
Has 5 songs on it. They're really good. Go check them out on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, stuff like that.
But Pink Pony Club was my favorite.
This is actually just a promotion for Chaperone.
Chaperone Wicked podcast on Serenity. On Serenity on YouTube. Okay. But so we went to New York City. This was around St. Patrick's Day, right?
On St. Patrick's Day.
This year, 24?
Yeah, 2024. March 16th.
Okay, so that was great. And
Great.
we only had like 2 days that we could have seen it because we had 3 musicals to see, or 3 plays, because one was there were 3 musicals, weren't they?
3 musicals. The
Connector
Connector was a musical.
With Scott Bakula.
Yeah, here. Let's see.
Oh, did you guys?
Yeah. So The Connector was a musical. I come prepared.
Oh,
The
that's good.
Connector was is a musical. How long was it on?
It was a
Broadway?
limited run. It was a limited run, but it had Scott Bakula, so
And
that's
Hell's
why we
Kitchen,
went.
right?
Yeah, Hell's Kitchen, and it was at
Yeah.
something theater, MCC Theater.
MCC Theater.
And it was great. We met Scott Bakula
so
afterwards.
Good.
It was so good.
Yeah, here.
It's weird going to a musical that you haven't heard the music before, but I really enjoyed it.
Phil Focus.
Oh, that one will focus, so here you're good. Okay, you're good. Yeah, that was great. So we saw that, and if we were going to New York City, we had to see Back to the Future, the musical, because we're huge Back to the Future fans.
Back to the Future, the musical.
And that was great. It's
It was so
closing
great.
soon, so if you haven't seen it, go see it.
Yes, go see it at the Winter Garden Theater.
Third row center.
Third row center.
Maybe fourth row center. That's the
Third row.
perfect spot. Is it third row we had?
Yeah.
Our friend Chris from Trexploration went there before us because we were planning to go there, but our plans didn't work out. So he knew the exact seats to get to where there's a special effect at the end. I don't want to spoil it, but we're in the perfect seats for it.
Yeah. Like it
So,
was.
Third row center is perfect if you go see Back to the Future.
Yeah.
But for Wicked, I think we saw that on St. Patrick's Day, was it?
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day and front row, just you and me.
Yeah, we were almost front row center. I think we were 1 seat over.
And there was a father and daughter right next
to us. Yeah, so it was awesome. It was like daddy-daughter day at Wicked. So tell me what your thoughts on the Broadway musical first, and then we'll talk about the movie.
Well, the Broadway musical here. Broadway musical, we saw it as the 20th. There we go.
There we go.
And I do have a lot of merch from it.
Yeah,
we will show at our screen and
sure,
tell.
much at a time.
So here. You got these cups.
Yeah, those came you could buy those at the bar there. And we got so much merch.
And they have
there.
non-alcoholic and alcoholic slushies, a pink one and a green one.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
Oh, they had that at the movies tonight too. That's what these came with.
And I had a pink icy in mine.
Yeah, which was dragon fruit, and the green one was out because icy's machines.
Yeah.
They're not always frozen. What was the icy flavor? Did you notice?
I think it was green apple. No, it was
green
called.
Green
it was
apple
called,
makes sense.
It was called,
green.
Oz apple.
It's green. Oh, that makes sense.
Oz apple.
So
it was green apple.
But I just got diet no ice.
Yeah.
But they put ice in it.
What was mine called?
Dragon fruit. But it was called something like Galinda's pink potion or something. I'm not sure. Comment down below if you know.
Yeah, Regal Theaters.
We went to Regal because that's our local IMAX, and it was a combo because I was scared they wouldn't have cups, but they did have cups.
Yeah.
We got popcorn buckets. We're all over the place. We're just excited. Let's see.
You show off yours.
Okay.
And I'll show off mine.
So it starts off. It's got a big M on it. I don't know why. For musical. Is that it? Oh, a W for Wicked. I get it.
Wicked.
All right.
Wicked.
So they had pink and green ones, which makes sense. And they're nice tins.
Yeah.
They say Wicked on them. So
I didn't even look at the bottom.
This would be a nice sewing kit. And they came with popcorn. They came with popcorn in them.
Finished it to the last drop.
Yeah. So normally we go to like Saturday show because I don't have her on Fridays when movies come out, and they're like, "Sorry, all the buckets are sold out." So this time we went to the early
especially
screening.
for like a big movie like this.
So
that
we got
every single Wicked fan has been waiting for years.
Give us everything you have. Oh,
give us everything.
Don't these have toppers on them too?
They do.
What are the toppers?
It's in one of the bags that I put all of our Wicked stuff in.
We'll have to hold all the merch up for a thumbnail at some point.
Yeah.
There you go. But these have toppers.
Yeah, those do have toppers, and they're super cool. I don't know why I didn't grab it.
Okay, now we got to show the toppers.
Yeah, here.
Okay, we got merch bags.
Yeah, we got merch bags.
Show off the bag. Oh wait, that's the bag that our Broadway.
We might as well just do the screen and tell right now.
Screen and tell.
So Wicked You got that
we
at
saw
the
it for the
theater.
20th anniversary.
Then I got these. Here.
Wicked and I. Oh, what did you show? The shoes?
I need to show the shoes.
Okay. So this was the bag that her merch came in.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, give us all the things.
Yeah.
So she wore these tonight with her
kicks.
Harley Quinn kind of inspired Wicked look.
Kind of, yeah. I don't know why my hair looks different, but that's fine.
And these are the back. These are cool looking.
Yeah.
So she got to wear these.
And Wicked, and then this is Elphaba's broom, and then on the other side it's Galinda. The G is silent.
The G is silent.
Her little bubble, and I was confused because Galinda. If the G is silent, then it would just be Linda.
Yeah. So as she's looking for the toppers, Broadway. So like I wanted to not tell you because I think I didn't tell you what the seats were until we got there. Right? That was a surprise. So we just kept walking forward and kept walking forward. And kept walking forward.
Yeah, I
think that's what happened. But we couldn't walk any further.
Toppers.
My knees were literally on touching the stage while I was sitting down. It's a tiny theater, the Gershwin.
Aww.
That's Galinda.
Galinda. The G is silent.
The G is silent.
Then we have this,
and it's Elphaba. Or Elfie, right?
Elfie.
I'll put Elfie on mine. Dude, so cool.
So cool.
And it wasn't bad for all this merch because I think the combo, after our discount, we have the Regal Unlimited.
Yeah.
So
because we go and see movies super often.
So
we love movies in this household.
We got the combo, and with the discount, I think there were 32 each, which sounds like a lot, but for the bucket, and this cup is nice. It's like an insulated 64? Cup. Yeah, I think. But it was it's an insulated cup, but the popcorn combos a little bit. But the popcorn combos are like 25, so it wasn't that much difference for all this extra cool stuff.
And I know this is just like a Wicked type thing, but since it's on the same world.
Oh yeah, last night we watched The Wizard of Oz to prepare.
Oh, this is the 3D one.
Oh yeah, which one did we watch last night?
We watched the 4K one. I will find that.
Is this in 3D? We're gonna watch the 3D version next.
Yeah.
I think we watched that once on your 3D TV, like a couple years ago, maybe. Hey, look, it's lenticular. So that's when.
Lenticular.
Oh, it slides out sideways.
It does?
That's weird. Usually slipcovers are top to bottom.
Because of that problem.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Blu-ray 3D. Check it out.
Oh, and we found these at Target, actually.
What'd you find?
Hold up this one.
Okay.
Show it off to the fam.
Like shopping
So
bags.
popular. Make your own magic.
Make your own kind of
magic. With the Wicked on the back.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So we had to get those because if you're going to have reusable shopping bags, you might as well have a musical.
And we have 2 of each.
Actually, I went nuts. So we got a whole supply. We got a whole supply. Grocery shopping.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the bags.
So what did you think of the Broadway musical, first off?
Wait, we still have 2 more.
Well, we can show more stuff as we go.
Well, I want to show this because we're talking about the musical.
You can show this.
So this we actually got at the musical, at the merch stand.
Yeah, we got like the big package or whatever.
Magnet. I've already shown it like 3 times, but yeah, this, which actually shows a lot of like behind the scenes, like
I'll move over so you can show it better.
Yeah.
To the fans.
So it shows like Elphaba's shiz hat and glasses, box shiz tie and jacket detail, and this fun fact. Let's see if you knew this, or our viewers watching at home. Let us know if you have ever heard this. The Broadway company uses over 226 pairs of shoes per show.
I believe it. There's a lot of people in that show.
Isn't that crazy?
None of them are ruby red.
Yeah.
Oh, did you notice that little Easter egg in the movie tonight.
What was it?
I think there's ruby red shoes, slippers. But
Yeah.
They call them slippers, but shoes. And they were like going through shoes, and then she threw them.
Yeah.
I was like, ah!
And,
Little Wizard of Oz.
And when she
Easter
was
egg.
holding up the shoes,
Mm-hmm.
my shoes here. To give you an example.
Yeah.
She did this with them. Here. Like kind of like with her hands she did.
Yep.
When she was holding
tapping them together?
Yeah, she tapped them 3 times together.
So we saw it in IMAX, but they didn't have it IMAX 3D, so we got to go back and see it in 3D.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Don't see it in IMAX 3D when I'm gone.
I don't think it's out in IMAX 3D. At least I couldn't find it in IMAX 3D. Yeah, because Gladiator 2 is coming out and Moana 2, so it's like IMAX is super packed right now.
Yeah.
So this was actually the only night you could see it in IMAX in our local IMAX theater. Otherwise, we'd have to drive.
Wouldn't it be
like
after
100 miles.
or on like Friday?
Friday
IMAX?
is Gladiator 2, I think. Thursday, it's in IMAX.
Thursday night?
Thursday night, Wicked IMAX also, yeah.
So you'll
But
have
not
to go
IMAX 3D.
then get
But not IMAX
collectibles.
3D. But it's only in Real D, so we'll see that.
Yeah.
The Real D theater is pretty big screen.
Yeah.
Not as big as IMAX, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking about Broadway.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on the Broadway musical?
Yeah. So, Broadway musical. I brought both of ours. Broadway musical. Playbills. And, actually.
And it was in 3D and like 128K.
Yeah.
It looked like real life because it was. But we were so close to the people, like you could see the seams in their costumes and stuff. Yeah, it was amazing. You could smell the grease paint.
Trying to get past the ads.
You could smell the green. I was excited to see it because I'd always loved the soundtrack. I think me and you had sung it a lot. It's always on the satellite radio.
Yeah.
And we had watched the Wicked special they had a while ago. I think Ariana was on that. Ari was on that. And they had Kristen and Adina on there.
Huh.
An ad for Back to the Future in.
We're like, we already saw
did it
that.
say what Elphaba and Glinda did we see?
We saw the
Who was Elphaba?
the Glinda that we saw.
Okay.
Was Alexandra Sosha,
She was good.
and Elphaba was Mary Kate Morrissey.
Yes, I follow her on Instagram, and I was excited. She had just started her run there, I think, when we saw her. So I was so excited to see her like right in person because I had been following her on the Insta.
Top 2 actresses are
All right,
Glinda and Elphaba.
makes sense. So the Broadway play.
Yeah.
Quick thoughts on that before we move into the movie.
I'd say my jaw was on the floor. It was so good. I wasn't expecting the plot twists. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the Broadway show.
Spoilers.
5 seconds to click off to find your remote. 5, 4, 3,
Something gonna explode.
2, 1. It was so crazy that Bach was the Tin Man.
Yes.
I was not expecting that.
And the other guy was Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Prince Charming was Scarecrow. What's his name? Yeah, that guy.
Fernando.
Fernando. Fernando.
I know it's something.
No, I think
like
that's
that.
ABBA. Where we go?
Fiero.
Yeah, Pontiac Fiero. Jonathan
Yeah.
Bailey. Yeah.
That's who played him in the movie.
You could tell who had either seen the movie or read the book because the one joke about get stuffed to the guy that's eventually going to be the Scarecrow, like a quarter of the audience laughed. So like I knew that they knew what we knew. Does that make sense? Yeah. But the screening was packed. I mean,
I didn't even notice that.
Oh yeah, they laughed because get stuffed because he's stuffed with
I
hay.
didn't get it. I'm slow.
Usually we go to IMAX movie and there's like 20 people in there max, maybe.
20, and like we're the only people in the third row because the front 2, you're like this close to the screen, and you're like.
And it's like an orchestra pit, whereas the one we sit in is really the first front row at level.
But people were sitting in front of us. 2 people were sitting in front
so
of
crowded.
us. We're like, what?
I haven't seen it that crowded since the last Spider-Man movie. What was it called?
Spider-Man something home.
Yeah, something home with Spider-Man,
No Way
Spider-Man,
Home
and the guy from Tick Tick Boom. So it was really good.
/ Spider-Man.
Slash Spider-Man.
So Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland.
Yeah, that was the most I ever saw at the theater. This was almost that.
Or
packed.
Batman. The original Batman.
The original Batman, but I mean an IMAX theater because it's like a stadium.
Did you not see Batman in IMAX?
They didn't have it back then, at least not locally. Back then it was 70 millimeter film and not digital, so it was like in museums, and that's where like underwater 3D and space station 3D comes from.
Okay.
But yeah, Batman I saw it here in town, but that was crowded. But Spider-Man, it was sold out. But this was a Monday night. I thought
Monday school night.
I thought there wouldn't be a lot of people, but we got in, and the popcorn lines were like almost out the building, and we were like, "What happened?"
Yeah, and then we got inside the theater, and we were like, "That happened."
Yeah, there was so many people there, and everybody seemed to be super fans because everybody was reacting to like getting all the jokes.
All the jokes, either if they've just watched The Wizard of Oz, have been waiting for this movie, read the book, or watched the musical, or all of the above, or just one, whatever.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah.
I loved the musical on Broadway. It was quite an experience. I think by the end I was crying, like happy tears.
So good.
And being mind blown at the same time, to where the story that I like when I was a kid, it was on television. You didn't have it on like Blu-ray and stuff like that, where you could watch it anytime or on demand. You just watched it on television, I think sometime between Halloween and Thanksgiving. Yeah. So that's what we do here. Yeah. And we
watched it actually last night.
Yeah. Loved it. But I had no idea how they could just take that story and completely flip it on its head and make it to what it is now.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And somebody wrote a book called The Wicked. That was the origin.
Yeah, we have that somewhere. We couldn't find it.
Somewhere.
We got this book. You can show this book off because this is about the Broadway play, I think. Right? Broadway musical.
Wicked, the Grimier.
The Grimier. What does that mean? I have no idea. Oh, Grimier, that's the magic book.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
never mind. It was triangular.
Sorry.
It's big. But it shows all the behind the scenes.
Yeah, here.
Different things, how the stage works and stuff.
So much happened before Dorothy dropped in.
So much
happened before Dorothy dropped in. That's one of the things here. Let me go to Defying Gravity because that's one of the most popular things.
Yeah, get some good pictures.
Oh, so we have the original cast.
All right.
Kind of far away, but it's fine. Then The Road to Wicked. I thought that this was so cool because it talked about somebody writing something little, like a little part in a newspaper about a story that they wrote.
Frank L. Baum?
Yep. Or L. Frank Baum.
That's it. I was thinking lip balm. I don't know why.
Yeah. And then came out with the book. And then
I read you the book when you were a little girl.
Yeah.
A tiny one. Like the different histories of it.
It's actually from the
There was like 2 silent movies before the one that's the most popular.
Pause it right now and read everything.
There you go.
But yeah. And even goes on to the next page.
Popular.
You're gonna be popular.
All right. So if you don't want to read the whole book, fast forward 300 minutes. But yeah, it's a really cool book. And I just overall I love the musical.
And they actually used a real baby in this one.
Okay.
And
Rubber Baby on Broadway.
Rubber Baby.
Rubber Baby. Green Rubber Baby.
Rubber Baby.
Rubber Baby.
Green Rubber Baby. Because I originally didn't know how they were going to do that scene. Because how it was originally done on Broadway is like a bed with wheels. And they spin her around.
So how did it happen in this
stages.
one? I didn't see the first 5 minutes because there was a car accident on the way to the theater. So that held us up for about 15 minutes in front of us. A fire truck just parked in the middle of the intersection. They weren't letting anybody by, so it was crazy. Hopefully everyone's all right.
Yeah.
But we got there in time,
Best wishes.
but the popcorn lines were just crazy long. So I let her and we went with a couple other people, let them go in front and first, and then me and my other friend, we went in last
One
with
of
all
those
the drinks
people
and
will
popcorns.
probably watch this when it comes out.
Hi.
Hi. Hi to Doug.
Doug.
Hi.
And,
Shout out. Shout out.
So you saw most of it, right? You just missed like what? Maybe the
I-
studio logo? Maybe?
I was at when Glenda was saying, like when they were singing, "No one mourns the wicked."
Okay.
So
I missed the first 5 minutes. I think when I came in, they were burning something.
They were burning the big witch.
Okay.
Um.
So and they're like, "Are you friends with her?" I used to be, or something. And then that's where I started watching it. So I didn't really miss much, but I had to get the popcorn and the drinks, and I didn't want you to miss it. How did you like the movie? I think that's what people are here for.
I loved the movie.
Yeah, it was great.
So good. I didn't see any original songs.
No, there probably was one. They should have to be, right?
Yeah.
But nothing seemed out of place. I guess we don't know the soundtrack as much as we thought we did.
Yeah.
Or just all seemed right. I was scared going in because I really love the Broadway version, but we weren't disappointed at all.
No. So the two songs that Bach sang to
which is
Nessa?
Tin Woodsman?
Yeah.
Okay.
To Nessa?
Yeah.
Are original songs.
Okay.
Those are the only ones.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. I just listened to the whole soundtrack.
I was just looking and seeing which one wasn't in the movie.
Okay. Well, I'm sure. Comment down below what songs you like best and which ones were in the movie, which ones weren't.
Yeah.
And let us know what kind of merch you got and what your rating of the movie was.
Yeah.
I really thought Ariana Grande was great casting.
Oh, she was so good.
She was so good.
And Cynthia Erivo
as
as Elphaba. She was so good. Her voice was amazing.
Amazing. I had never heard of her before Wicked, but
No.
I think she was cast perfectly. Amazing voice and amazing acting talent.
Yes.
Ariana's acting was great. Everybody was great. Boeing Yang was really good.
Yeah.
I was so happy Boeing Yang, and of course Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, yeah. And
Super spoilers.
super spoilers. Super spoilers. Super spoilers. Super spoilers. Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel.
Yes. When they came on the screen,
God.
like about a quarter of the way through the film, I was thinking, oh, it's too bad that they're not in it. Like they didn't do it quick enough, so they couldn't play the parts really. I wish they had like a little cameo. That would be great, but they probably don't. And it's okay anyway, but that's all this movie's missing. So when they came on screen, I was like, I teared up.
Yeah. Same.
I was so excited. And everybody in the audience popped. They were like freaking out.
Yeah, everybody cheered.
Yeah, it was great.
Do you know Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel from any other things?
Well, Idina Menzel, I know from
Elsa
Rent.
and Rent.
The movie Rent. Yeah.
That's the two things that I know her from. As Elsa
Mhm.
and what's her name in Rent? I'm trying to think.
Maureen.
Maureen, yes.
That's the Tango Maureen, yeah.
Yes.
Rent's amazing.
So good.
Ethan Slater was SpongeBob the musical, right?
Yeah,
he was
did
great in the
super
movie.
good as Bach.
Everyone was really good.
Yeah.
Who played Elphaba's sister? She was good.
Nessa Rose.
Nessa Rose. Marissa
Bode.
Bode, maybe?
Marissa Bode.
Yeah.
She did really good.
But everyone was good. And I knew Peter Dinklage was in it, so I was looking for him the whole time. But I didn't.
He was actually.
Yeah, I didn't know he was.
Dr. Dillman.
Yeah, I didn't know he was the voice of the goat.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting him to be the voice of a goat.
I was wondering how they were going to do that because on Broadway, it's like a person with goat makeup on and animals with makeup on, but they actually had CG animals. And they looked really good.
Yeah.
They did not look bad. They didn't look like Lion King, was it live action they called it? But it was still CG.
That
so
one, I think the only one that they got right in that one was Timon and Pumbaa. Those were the only ones that they did.
Those are my favorites anyway.
Yeah. But Hakuna Matata didn't feel the same with the without Pumbaa jumping into a lake in the middle of the song.
What did you think about the movie being split into two parts? Because I
don't like that.
I don't like it. But after watching it, I understand why. because
Yeah.
I was thinking towards the end of the movie when I knew Defying Gravity was coming up because I started hearing the music for it.
Bum bum
Yep.
bum bum.
I was like, okay, now I know why they at least made it longer. And because imagine if they put that whole story in like that amount of time, stuff would have been cut and rushed and you would have been missing a lot.
Yeah.
So you know how like you read a book and then you watch the movie and you're like, oh, they cut out my favorite part or my favorite thing.
Percy Jackson.
Yeah, for me, probably a few different movies. Ready Player One, totally different book to movie. But anyway.
Yeah, Percy Jackson, book to show. Haven't watched the movie, but I've heard bad stuff about it. But I still will watch it at some point. But all my Percy Jackson friends are like, don't watch it. Don't watch it.
Serenity screens. You never know.
Yeah. One day we'll review it at some point.
You never know.
You never know.
But, like, because I was like, oh, great, because, this night was ridiculous. And they're going to get it. We're going to have to do it again in a year. But in a year, we'll have different buckets and different cups and stuff. Hopefully you still have the same jacket. I don't know. So
it might not fit me when I'm 13.
It might not. You never know. But it fits you now. So.
Yeah.
It's cool looking.
Hopefully when the fourth part comes out, I'll be able to drive us all there.
No. But so this is almost 3 hours. So it's going to be like probably 5.5, 6 hours by the time we're done.
Yeah.
But waiting a year sucks.
Yeah.
But for me,
because I personally wouldn't wait a year for the second part.
A year is a long time for you.
But because I'm a fan,
yeah,
I will. But that's a whole school year, 6 different school projects, like whole different grade. I have to wait until 8th grade to see this one.
You'll probably be 2 inches taller. I'll be 2 inches shorter. I'll be like hunched over.
It'll just be from loss of neck.
Yeah, probably. I just lose my neck. What happened to your neck? I don't have no neck. I don't know what happened. I had 2 necks. Now I got no neck. But I was okay with it in a way because my favorite part of the musical is the first part.
Yeah, Defying Gravity and Popular are some of the best ones. I think No One Mourns the Wicked is also up there for me.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
But so after I saw it, I was like, well, part 2 is going to be probably just as amazing, because the director, who was the director? Let's look at that.
Yeah, let's see. Who is the director? I think there's multiple.
Director John M. Chu.
Oh, wow.
And let's see what else he directed.
I saw pictures of him on the red carpet.
In the Heights. Okay. Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. G.I. Joe Retaliation. We just got that in 3D.
Nice.
Yeah. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I haven't seen that one yet. I want to see that one. Beauty and the Beast.
The 30th celebration.
Yeah. Okay, a bunch of things.
Check this person out on IMDb.
Gem and the Holograms. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so he's got some cred. I like that.
Also did One Step Up.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Is that in the Step Up franchise?
Yeah. I think
so. Who else we didn't mention is in this, which I really loved. Where is she? She played Madame Morrible, and every time they said Morrible, I thought they meant horrible or said horrible.
Yeah.
Michelle Yeoh, yeah, and she
did so good. Her singing, great. Her voice was amazing. I was so surprised.
She can do stunts. She can act. She can sing. She can do anything.
She's gonna be in a Star Trek movie.
Yeah, she's an Oscar winner, I think. Yeah. She's gonna be in Section 31 coming up.
So now
soon.
she can add singing onto her resume.
Yeah, it surprised me. Was that the first song in the movie?
Ooh, no, the first one was No One Mourns the Wicked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wow, yeah, she was great.
Jeff Goldblum singing. I didn't know he could sing.
Yeah, he did some singing. It was kind of reminded me of Willy Wonka and Gene Wilder singing.
Literally, when you said that, I was thinking, "Come with me."
Exactly, that same type of
When you said that's what makes me think of it.
I wonder if that's what he was going for or not.
Maybe. I don't know. It was just giving off those vibes a little.
It was, but it was perfect. It worked out perfect.
He did it perfect.
Yeah. So.
Wicked. Go watch
Wicked. So, do we got any other merch to show before we got our final thoughts and ratings?
Yes, we actually do.
Okay. What else do we have floating around?
Too many playbills.
Too many playbills.
That's obvious.
Never too many playbills.
Then we have the 4K Wizard of Oz.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we watched last night. The 4K Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Which was really good.
Really good. Then we actually got this in a pack.
All right. You got a Wicked Journal.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Unlikely Friendship. And on the pages it has alphabet. and
Oh, cool.
Glinda.
Cool.
The gut is
The
silent.
gut is silent.
Then it came with some foam stickers.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
So you can kind of like do a little
And
bit of
then-
scrapbooking.
And then this flower
Pen.
pen that this pen actually changes in the sunlight. to
Changes
pink.
color in the sunlight.
Yeah.
That was cool. Very cool. So, favorite parts of the movie?
I'd say my favorite part personally was when Ariana Grande was on a chandelier just saying,
That was cool.
yeah.
That was cool.
Knowing the behind the scenes of like what they did, check out Jimmy Fallon for that.
Yeah, we saw short clips. Oh, and they're doing the behind the scenes tomorrow night as we record this.
Oh, that's going to be so fun to watch.
On NBC. So, because I think it's a Universal film, so NBC Universal. Synergy.
It might come out at midnight.
Well, we're not staying up that long.
No.
We got bedtimes. I got work.
Yeah,
and you got
yeah,
school.
yeah.
You got
But
school.
tomorrow when we wake up, after I'm done with my school,
We can watch it.
Yeah.
Unless it's like an 8 p.m. thing, it might be.
It might
like
be.
old school TV with times and stuff. I don't know.
Where it's like, comes out 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, we'll watch it soon. But it was good. So your favorite part was Ariana Grande doing that. I think my favorite part was probably Popular and Defying Gravity.
Popular.
I'm so basic.
Yeah.
But Ariana did such a great job at Popular.
So good.
The dancing, the singing, and her acting the whole time.
I think also a part that, like, I think was really good to me was Something Bad.
Yeah.
I think that was also good. Didn't know that Peter Dinklage could sing.
I had no idea it was Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, I didn't know that he could sing either.
He was
And
great.
he did really good.
He was great.
Yeah.
I felt different in the movie than in the stage musical.
Yeah.
In the stage
Of course it's gonna
musical,
feel different.
like when the bass were coming out, it was like you could tell something was affecting him and like some kind of, I don't know if it's a spell or something.
You could tell that he was like in pain or that that he was slowly losing his
ability to speak.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But from the movie part, I didn't get that.
Yeah, from the movie it was more of like that like he just has like a stutter.
Something, yeah. Or just he talked a little bit like a goat because he was a goat because you didn't know. And the other thing I missed, I think, in this film versus the stage play, and I think it was because the stage musical, it was played by people in costume, but the Cowardly Lion, right? Or the Uncourageous Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
And
if nobody picked up on that little cub,
that little lion cub,
the Uncourageous Tiger,
is eventually going to be the Cowardly Lion.
Yeah.
So it didn't quite read the same in the film, I think, but I don't know if it's because I saw the whole musical on Broadway and I only saw half the films yet. But for me, it was like, well, I think when they actually tried to free him and protect him, I think that's when you start realizing it's going to be the Cowardly Lion.
When they were saying that like he was shaking, it's kind of like he's like scared.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But I don't know. They just give off different vibes.
Like, for me, that didn't read. But I think the movie was perfect. I think my only criticism was going to be it lacked one thing. And that was no Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel. But it had it.
But wait.
But it had it. So it had everything. For me, it was perfect. Anything else before final thoughts and ratings?
I'd say one thing that I think that if it's either 50-50. I know you didn't watch this scene. It was an earlier scene.
Oh, yeah. I was getting popcorn.
Yeah. And these darn cool cups.
Yeah. They're really nice for movie cups. These are insulated and...
Yeah. And when you take this off, a little cap goes on here. It's in the different side of our space station. They come with straws
that don't fall out.
Yeah. And they're like nice straws. They're not like the thin plastic ones that they give you there.
Or paper. They're actual straws, That
you can
and they got
use.
Toppers. These are better than the Alien cups.
I would use this just at school.
The Alien cups, for some reason, they didn't have this little hole that lets the air back in. So, like, my soda just kept coming out the straw like a fountain the whole movie.
But I'm glad this one
has a hole in it.
Yeah.
The Alien cups were cool because they had xenomorphs on them and face huggers, but
the xenomorphs could fit on the pink cup.
I think they're universal. That would be sweet.
That would be sweet. I think we have done that before.
Maybe. That's coming out on VHS. Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So
I'm excited.
Yeah, so I'll give my final thoughts and ratings, and then we'll let you end it because it's your show, okay? My final thoughts was I was nervous going in because some things disappoint, but I absolutely loved it. had some happy tears going on. I love the music. I love the musical choices. I love the art direction. I love the costuming. I love the cinematography. The sound was amazing. The Foley in this was amazing. I love the fact so many musicals, they sing or lip sync to backing tracks, and they replace the tracks with the studio recorded versions.
Mhm.
This, I'd say 95% of it was
Actually them singing.
actually them singing in that take.
Sometimes if it's like not professional singers, like
Yeah.
of course for Peter Dinklage, he wasn't actually there.
Yeah. Unless that was really good makeup. But yeah, even if it's the real professional singers, they'd like to always do background singing tracks. But this was sung live while they were filming it, and you could tell, and it was so much better for it. So I applaud whoever made that decision, probably the director, which again was John M. Chu. We got to watch more John M. Chu movies.
Yes.
But I really enjoyed that, and it was perfect for me. And if are we going out of 10?
Out of 10, but you can go over 10.
I'm going to give it a 23 out of 10.
Okay.
I'd say it's a must see film. If you watch this far and you like Wicked and all that stuff, go see it. It's worth it. And see it on the big screen. There is so much to see. Don't watch it on your phone. If your TV's under 100 inches, don't watch it. Don't wait for it to come home. You can watch it again at home, but for the first time, see it in the theater. All right. So that's my final thoughts and ratings. And I'm going to rate it out of 10, 23. Let me think of it.
No, you have to.
I have to think of it right now.
On the spot.
23 silent guzz. The guzz is silent.
That's actually a perfect one.
Okay, so your turn. Final thoughts and ratings for Wicked Part 1. Wicked Part 1.
Wicked Part 1.
Wicked Part 1.
Wicked, and then actually just very hidden.
Part 1. Part 1. Part 1.
Wicked.
Part 1. Go watch it. Okay.
Go watch it.
Final thoughts and ratings out of 10. Final thoughts and ratings out of 10.
I'd say one thing that isn't like to show my ratings.
Okay.
The one thing that could be a 50-50.
Okay.
I think was the opening scene where in the actual show they spin around a bed. What they do in the original show is there's like all these doors where these random guys come through, the two main guys, the guy with the green potion that she's cheating on, or that she's cheating with, and then her husband. Spoilers. Which is actually going to hopefully be Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
He did look a little green in the film. But Jeff Goldblum didn't have powers. That's why he needed Alphaba. Anyway, okay, tell me about it.
So...
We'll see it in 3D next week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the original one, the next guy comes through, she drinks the green potion, and then she flops on the bed, and then they spin it around, and then she's fully pregnant giving birth.
I think that's how that works. I'm not sure. I didn't pay attention in health class.
And then just, then does the whole birthing thing, and they spin her around really fast, and then they just grab a green baby. When it's spinning around towards the other side, they just grab a green rubber baby wrapped up in a blanket.
Green rubber baby.
Yeah. So that's what they did originally, but in this one, they showed this whole scene of the they still used all the same songs and all at the same time and all the same like second by second, but different locations for each one. It was like at home, and then it goes around her head, and then to her giving birth. And I forget what species of animal delivers the baby.
Was it a mammal? Marsupial? Reptile?
It was something on 4 legs.
Avian?
Something on 4 legs.
Cow?
Not a cow. It was like a lion or something.
We'll go with a lion or something.
Yeah. So, I'd say they did it good, but I'd say they could have kept it more to the show or changed it up more. Okay. Either way.
I'll let you know what I think when I see it in 3D.
Yeah. So leave a comment on how you think about that and what species that animal was.
Yeah, and what's your favorite scene, and what's your least favorite scene, and what's your rating out of 10?
And what's your favorite song, and what's your least favorite song, and what's one that's constantly stuck in your head?
And remember to give it out of 10 silly objects from the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So mine
final thoughts and rating?
Mine isn't actually from the movie. It's from the Broadway show.
Okay.
But I think it still counts. I will give it
out of 10.
39 out of 10. Green Rubber Babies.
Green Rubber Babies!
That's what I'll rate it.
So I think we liked it.
Oh, last show and tell.
There's more show and tell?
There's more.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wait, there's more.
There's more.
Wicked Bag.
A Wicked Bag.
And
if I grab more?
Wicked Shirt.
Wicked Shirt.
And Wicked Jacket.
Oh, yeah, you got to show the back of your jacket, too.
Here.
That's cool.
W for Wicked. Then...
Wow, very cool.
I think this says Defy Gravity.
It does. Defying Gravity. And then what's that one say? Let's see. It says Wicked, and it says Magic. I'd have to put my glasses on to read it. Let me see. What's it say? Make your own magic. I got it. Wicked, make your own magic. Kind of magic. That's the wrong song. Like
yeah.
What's on the other sleeve?
Nothing actually.
Nothing? Hey, cool. They didn't overdo it. Perfect.
Yeah.
You were all wicked out. And you have wicked socks from Broadway, but we couldn't find them.
And Galinda's crown, witch hat, and then green goes good with pink, I think.
Pink goes good with green.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Well, you're reading it backwards through 2 monitors and stuff.
Yeah.
So
and
2 thumbs up from me.
39 Rubber Green Babies from me.
So definitely go see it.
Yeah.
And let us know your favorite parts.
Yeah.
And recommend a new movie coming out. Yeah, I like it. That's cool. You look like Fonzie, but like if Fonzie had a daughter and its daughter was Harley Quinn and loved
Fonzie and the
Wicked.
Joker together.
Yeah, it could happen. And you love Wicked musical. Yeah, I like your fit tonight.
Thanks.
Totally cool.
You actually styled me.
I did. I'm her stylist.
Yeah.
I got some
green
talent.
hair. I did his green hair.
Yeah. Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing Dad. Just Dad.
Okay.
Just Albie.
Well, that was fun doing a movie review with you. Thank you for inviting me for this. Something like that. They were doing the Batusi part of it. I love that. Yeah, it was great. So I can't wait to watch it again and find out more about it. But that's our first reaction. Oh, we forgot to talk. You made a model of the theater of the Gershwin.
Oh, yes, I did. It will be in...
It's in another video, so click here. But we'll show you a little thing right here of it. But that was one of your projects. Yeah. The Gershwin model with the witch rising and flying.
Yeah.
In a different way. It was a class about simple machines.
Yes.
And
they
Broadway
originally
musicals.
did it with a type of lever. Give me 3.2 seconds.
People are like, oh, it's almost over. I was going to click away. But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
She's going to read the book again, folks.
No.
Yeah, originally it was a lever, but for her, what was it, engineering class? It was how engineering and musicals go together. She's got a really cool school. She had to come up with a different way of making Elphaba fly during Defying Gravity. Okay, that was the lever system.
That's what they originally did.
Okay, and you came up with a pulley system.
Yeah.
So check out that video that she did.
Yes. It might also be into the description. Depends on how tired my dad is.
Yeah, and if I get it out tonight, tomorrow, the next day. All right. But it's your bedtime in about an hour, so
yeah,
we got to go. Thanks for watching.
Bye. Tune in next time for Serenity Screens.
Yeah, something else. You'll be
popular, just not quite as popular as me. Dun, 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 dun. I think we're good.
Oh, my goodness.
I swear that wasn't recording.
Oh, good.